All right, y'all. I am going to start a small little series. We'll see how far this goes. We are going to do recipes out of, I have over 50 cookbooks or so. I don't know, maybe more, maybe less. But we're going to try doing um, a couple of recipes. Well, today we're going to do one out of this cookbook right here, A Harvest of Our Family Favorite Recipes by Rosemary Chimbaro. I don't know how to say her last name. She lived or lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where I'm from, and this book was dedicated to my mother. So, the recipe that I am doing today is called Rise and Shine Strawberry Bread. I found it in this cookbook a couple weeks ago, and I thought, you know what? That sounds really yummy. So, we're going to do the Rise and Shine. Let me see. Rise and Shine Strawberry Bread. I don't have any bananas, otherwise I do the hurry up banana muffins, but I don't have any bananas. I have strawberries. Now the recipe calls for frozen or fresh strawberries, and I am dicing up, if I can find the handle here. It's hard doing it when you're flipped over. I'm dicing up some, or cutting up some fresh strawberries, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it with the fresh strawberries. Then another day I will do it with frozen strawberries, because I do have frozen strawberries in my freezer. So I'm going to try both ways, and we will see how it tastes. And I do have some other recipes that I want to do out of this cookbook. And then I was looking at all the other cookbooks that I happen to have lying around, and I am picking out certain recipes, and we will do them certain times. But right now, this is the recipe that we are doing. Rise and Shine Strawberry Bread. And by now, you guys are probably taking down the recipe and checking it out and everything else. So that is that. I'm going to finish cutting up these strawberries, and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, I am back once again. Yes, that is my heater that is back there, and my cupboard, or my shelves of whatever. That is, here I am. Messy hair and all. Who the hell cares? I am baking today, and we are making Rise and Shine Strawberry Bread. And those of you who don't know, it's out of this cookbook right here. This is the lady who wrote the cookbook. She lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Apparently, she became a friend of my mother's. This book was dedicated to my mother. I was thinking about the word for a minute. Woohoo! Old age brain fart, I'm telling you. So we're going to get started. It says, in a large mixing bowl, beat eggs and oil and sugar. Slowly add the dry ingredients. So we will, in this bowl, I have the 4 eggs, and these are fresh farm eggs. I have 7 chickens and 4 roosters. So we just added the eggs to that. Then it says to add the oil, and it's a 1.5 cups of oil, but I'm only going to do a cup of oil. I was going to do a half, but I melted enough oil here to do about a cup. It's not exactly a full cup, but that's okay. We will survive without it. Put that in my sink. And here's my cup of oil. It says eggs, oil, and sugar. Alright, and it says it needs 2 cups of sugar. We will get our sugar. I forgot. I have to get a spoon because my cup, hi dear, doesn't fit in my, and the dishwasher was ran just a little bit ago, so let's get that. It must be cold enough for him to get a jacket on. It says 2 cups of sugar, and yes, I am sitting on a chair because my back has been bugging me something fierce, y'all. It's like I can't stand up for no more than, I don't know, an hour, and then it just starts bugging me. All right, there's 1 cup, and I got sugar on my counter, so I have to make sure that I get that. I think I'm going to do about 1.5 cups because strawberries are typically sweet enough. So we're going to do about 1.5 cups of sugar. It says 2 cups, and to me, I think 2 cups are more than enough. Okay, that's about 1.5 cups of sugar. Alright, I'm going to mix this together like it says, and then it says slowly add the dry ingredients. The dried ingredients are 3 cups of flour and a teaspoon of baking soda and 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. So I'm going to mix this together. Get it going good. And then they say to get it nice and mixed until when you can't hear the sugar anymore. So once I do that, I will bring you back. Alright guys, I am back once again. Yes, that is my heater that is back there and my cupboard or my shelves of whatever. That is, here I am. Messy hair and all. Who the hell cares? I am baking today and we are making Rise and Shine strawberry bread. And those of you who don't know, it's out of this cookbook right here. This is the lady who wrote the cookbook. She lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Apparently, she became a friend of my mother's. This book was dedicated to my mother. I was thinking about the word for a minute. Woohoo! Old age brain fart, I'm telling you. Okay. I am back. All All right, I got my loaf pan all ready to go. Now it calls for 2 8x5 loaf pans, and if anything, I have another one right here. I don't know exactly what size these are, but I don't think they are 8x5 because they're longer. So I think an 8x5 is a little less than that. Like I said, I don't really know what size these are, but you know, it is what it is. I will figure it out. Now it says to slowly add the dry ingredients, and in this container I have the flour, the cinnamon, and the baking soda in here. So we will turn this on, and we will turn it on low speed, and I will do tablespoon at a time. Well, this is a little bit more than a tablespoon. It's what I had available close by. When I was putting the ingredients together, I thought, gosh, that's an awful lot of cinnamon. But I didn't know that cinnamon and strawberries went together, but apparently they do. Now I might have to turn this up just a little bit. I don't quite have a cup worth of flour, because it calls for 3 cups of flour. Those of you who paused the film probably was able to get the, okay, I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. So you're going to hear the machine. Right now it is like a, okay, maybe not that much. Right now it's like a good cinnamon-y color. Got one thing getting incorporated here. In between the coconut oil and I'm getting spits of flour everywhere, y'all. Spits of flour. I'm going to have a nice little flour mess all over my counter. By the time this is said and done. Almost done. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, because that's getting mighty thick, I'm just going to add the rest of this, hopefully, without making more of a mess. There we go. We did that. Now I'm going to turn this on and get some flour mess everywhere. Give it a good mix. This is mix on medium only until blended. Fold in the strawberries for 1 minute. Okay, that's well incorporated. Let's get a spatula. Here's my spatula. This is the consistency of the bread right now. It's real thick. And it smells marvelous because it has that coconut oil in there and then the cinnamon. So I can just imagine. I'm not going to fold them in. I'm going to blend in these fresh strawberries. Let's get every single one of them because they have been sitting. So there we go. We have sugar, we have oil, I have my oven heating to 350. And it is at 323 right now. I'm going to turn this on, maybe not for a minute, because it won't be folding it in. We're just gonna lightly stir it about until it is well blended. Oh, that's such a beautiful color, y'all. It's a light brown because of the cinnamon. Now, I did not save any strawberries. There's my oven. It is heated up. That goes on for a few minutes. Not a few minutes, few seconds. Alright. Strawberries are well incorporated into this lovely. And who doesn't want a little bit of summer in the winter, you know? A little taste of summer, because that's what it says in the cookbook. It looks marvelous, y'all. Just marvelous. Because of the juice from the strawberries and the cinnamon and the taste of the coconut. That, my friends, marvelous looking. Oh yes, I think the strawberries are well incorporated. I think the way that I whipped up the eggs and the sugar. It is well done. It is going to be a light and fluffy bread. I've been wanting to make this for like about a week. Alright, we're gonna try to plop this puppy in here. Into this pan. Let me see if my back will allow me. Like I said, my back has been horrible, y'all. Simply horrible. I want to get as much of that as I can. I know, don't eat raw flour. You gotta taste it. And oh wee, honey child. It is tasty. Okay. Let's get this in here. And because this is a big old pan, I think it'll take the whole thing. It might just take an hour and a half maybe to cook this instead of an hour for 2 loaves. I mean, do you see that? Can you see the beautiful color? It's like a brownish pink. Get this in here. Get all that I can out. Because you don't want to waste any of it. Okay, that's good. And since I didn't empty my dishwasher yet, I will have to do that before I get all that into the dishwasher. Won't be anything major because it's all big plastic stuff that is in the dishwasher from cleaning out my refrigerator. Now this goes a little bit over in one corner, but it'll be alright. I have a dishwasher, so it'll be fine. Okay, it's not that smooth. That's okay. Let me wash my hand here. I don't have an offset spatula to flatten it out, but it's okay. Not every bread is going to be perfect. We might try the next time my flatten it out a little. And that's what it looks like, y'all. So we're going to stick this in the oven for 1 hour. It might take a little longer because this is a bigger loaf pan, and and the recipe called to divide it by 2. And I only divided it by 1 big huge loaf pan. So, and yes, my shirt is clean, just so everybody knows. It just stained. That's why I normally don't go anywhere. Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all, it is done. And look at that strawberry juice kind of dripping out of there a little bit. I tested it 3 times. It is cooked all the way. So it is done. I waited the 15 minutes because in the cookbook it says to wait 15 minutes. I left it in the oven for an extra 10 minutes just to be on the safe side. Make sure that everything was cooked all the way through. So everything was. I stuck my chop suey stick into the bread, and it came out clear as a bell. So, and I know the juices from the strawberries will, give the moisture or whatever, but there was no dough, no nothing on it, so I believe it was done. So at 350 for 1 hour and 10 minutes. 10 minutes was my call, but, so I'm going to let it cool a little bit more. It's still pretty warm here, so I'm going to let it cool a little bit more, and then I will take a slice at it, and I will let you know how it tastes. Okay, y'all, this is what it looks like. Hold on. I had a cough, and I didn't feel like being that loud on the camera, but this is what it looks like after it's been cut into. So I have me a slice right here, and I'm not gonna lie, I already had a slice. I was talking to my brother on the phone. He called, and I put a little Cool Whip on it. You can't taste the strawberries, but you do taste the cinnamon a little bit, and you definitely do taste the coconut, but I don't taste the strawberries. So the next test is, will I taste the strawberries when I use the frozen kind? So let me get some Cool Whip here. Okay, here we go. Look at my wild hair. Whew. But it's the way it is. Natural. Alright, got some good old Cool Whip here. And I'm going to take a nice little bitey bite with some Cool Whip and the strawberry bread. It's not too sweet. It's not hardly sweet at all. I mean, it does have sugar in it. You know that. I put 1.5 cups instead of 2 cups. So, it's not bad. I think it needs like walnuts. Something to that nature. Walnut, some kind of nut. Maybe even, I don't know what peanut butter would, or what peanuts would taste like, but definitely walnuts. Looks like I got, nope, don't got it. Alright, y'all, that is it. It's not bad. We will do another recipe some other time. Maybe we'll do this another one, but with the frozen strawberries, and try to see what the difference is. Okay? But meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy this and get me some water and yeah. Give me some water and go watch some TV. I've been at it now for a couple hours, so peace, y'all.